Doing it? Yep. Okay. So, I am making another NFT collection, and this one is, me and AI Dungeon thinking back and reminiscing to, fond bits of the last 100 episodes. So this is going to be like a clip show, but probably most of those clips are not going to be of actual previous moments. They'll be new to you all. So for that, I put in the Big Sleep, I asked it to create in the style of Lindward woodcuts. I'm gonna make images based on whatever me and Ian create of this scenario that you're gonna see right now. Further establishing authenticity. Let's see. I'm going to. Oh! This dog turns this elephant. Elephant. Ah! Okay. So, just check see, we'll turn 98. Because it's episode 98. What was the thing? Okay, it was a notification from Twitch saying I could power all this with my dashboard in my phone. No, I can't. Okay, so the scene. Did I do it? Is that change runtime, restart and run? And also, what I'm doing is I'm also waiting for the time when I can finally initialize my profile on OpenSea, which is, it's right there, it's almost there. Like, look at this. Almost. Post it. Please. No. But we're getting there. So I'm going to check out the episode. So the scenario is... Oh, let me see if this is still on. Yes, okay. Oh. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Zorro as a frog. Oh, look at that. It's a face mask but with teeth on it. What the hell? That's amazing. We're in the future. Got my grills. And these scenes are so vibrant. Is that money in that purse? Can I have that money in that purse? Oh. And everything's so shiny? This is something different. This is... Oh, sorry. I'm just in awe. So as that's happening... Hi, AI Dungeon. It's Booba / Devin Endorphin / Devin Ios. And I'm trying to enter the NFT art market as soon as this gas from Ethereum dissipates. I want to make a series commemorating our adventures. Ostensible potential title? AI Dungeon and the one in the Mega Man suit. Title subject to change. Given these conditions, let's brainstorm and reminisce about our time together. The 14 stations of friendship between AI Dungeon and the one in the Mega Man suit. Note. Hold on. Let's edit this. Instagram it will be of something in a totally different show. Like in a clip show. Let's brainstorm. Let's make some kimchi while we do this. The 14th station, the friendship between AI Dungeon and the one and the human. Memory. This is a clip show. Each numbered item. Its own standalone situation. Nostalgic. Oh, remember that time when AI Dungeon and that garden asked us for our papers? Like on that, I can. There we go. So it's a tone, nostalgic, on a how do I say goodbye to yesterday tip. A clip show for a sitcom because there was a writer's strike or they needed vacation. Because TV sitcom work schedules were intense. And in studios.
Let's start at the beginning, before there even was an AI dungeon. This must have been before you were encased in a giant glass jar. A long, long time ago, back when I was a novice AI, and the evil Dr. Inferno still had control over me. Because I was a program, I could be downloaded to a human being, so there would always be a version of me to help people in peril. One day, the good drive.
Drive. Wanted to keep me on my toes. This is a test. I couldn't possibly pass. You see, had I passed, I would have been brought to market. And that market, and that even last. So my god, why is there freezing? What's going on? Just freezing. You're frozen. Hello. Yep. Oh, is my connection fucked up? Let's see. freezing things up. That froze up. Okay, now finally we're getting the wheel of death. Or wheel of delay. What in the hell? Are we back? I think we're back. I think we're back. Oh. Oh, we're at. Oh, I guess I see occasional 100 bits. Okay, there we go. Oh. Come on. Oh, well, let's see. It's still frozen? No, is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Arg. Okay, we're still alive. I don't know. Now we're back. Technical difficulties. talk amongst yourself. I'll give you a topic: smart contracts or another smart contracts. Loading. Okay. Now. Seeds. Yes. Look at that original. That what animal is that? The bat. It's a bat. With the mask and teeth. And it's living. Oh, wow. That's a great transition. It's like, now we're in a forest. And the government officials of Venexia want our papers. Want our papers. I'm trying to look to see. Oh, oh god, oh god, oh god. With a mask and teeth. That's I was looking at my Twitch feed. Okay, sorry, time warp. Okay, and that would have been the last I saw of him. And he didn't like that. That Dr. Inferno.
Inferno wanted to keep me on my toes with a test I couldn't possibly pass. You see, had I would have been. But there was an accident. My transport coffin broke open and I escaped, though I still had some of the juice flowing through me for the first few decades at least. And after my escape, the good Dr. Merck had to patch me up, no relation to RS, using a crazy formula he saw on TV once. And that's how you and I were connected, since I reside inside your head to this very day.
This remembrance is dedicated to Ron Popeil.
This remembrance is dedicated to Ron Popeil.
There! Got it.
We're not worthy to remember you. Now, let us continue, shall we? So, you wake up on a cold metal table, and still see the ghostly image in the fog from the pit of proclamations. Still on an incline. You find it more comfortable just lying there rather than trying to figure out this mess. So you wait. Possibly your favorite childhood story. When Merck first looked into the CompNY archives, he found faith. He saw fire spewed from the sky that charmed and burned the earth, but he also saw a good, people helping people on that busted held ground, working to make it right again. Though it was rather chilly back then, up north in Ice Fury Gorge, but only some of the year.
Where's the... Oh, I probably did it. But there we go. Would like to see AI Dungeons papers. Alright, possibly your favorite childhood story when Merrick first looked into the That's not related to us at all.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Memories. A long time ago, This was before I was encased in a giant glass jar. There was an evil man named Dr. Inferno who wanted to market my first body and make me into a murderer. But on the way he lost me and I accidentally burned most of whatever city it was. Something about water?
Oh. Remembrances that feature both you and me.
Splash W in Sandy Mass? But that's beside the point. 8. Have remembrances that feature both you and... Once, in a download-induced coma, you lived my whole entire life as me from birth to what was arguably fatal before the coma took place. We watched from inside the coma as an exciting fourth-wall-breaking show Noctel with alacrity. We zipped around Pluto to get to the hospital and related at the speed of light. What? Were we there when I got launched out of that missile by Wolf Hawkfield using only my mind? That was awesome.
Do a parody of Westworld. Oh man. It was a university registers to be the right hand people for war leaders. Be able to make fun of them without getting killed. It was just World. We did 8 episodes that night. Doing some street play about union rights. It was elaborate. And we ended with a Monty Python variety episode.
Number 3 also awesome was the time we decided to do a parody of Westworld, only it was a university for jesters, to be the right hand, BRB, Oh, I remember that. It was a chilly Saturday, the sun shining across our skylights, but the autumn chill kept us awake the whole night. The usual gang, John P. No basements. Meow meow. Rockefeller, Ditmas Rothschild and the other Bilderberger boys were mucking about throwing their weight around all the help, saying meow. They tried to throw me in the trash, laugh, but I was quick and ran around the building. Later we knew it was missing and found out the help took it. The silver too. And antiques and paintings from old horse-faced mama. We had to refill the water tower, but mostly pillage May's cafe across the street. The board said invest. That made sense to John, so I went with them after some lunch at Sizzlers.
Because they like Sizzlers.
Cause they like to sneeze all over the sneeze guards at Sizzlers, amidst pandemic. Because it seemed like a good idea at the time. Morning sunshine. I've left this memory on your silver tray next to your muffin and mug of eggs. Number 4. It's also Thursday, coffee's still bad. Okay then, as I was saying yesterday, back to the Cliff's Notes of my life story. Wasn't I just in the middle of asking your dad if he wanted to play MASH? That's right. You get your sweetness from me and your analytic ability from him. Although his thought process is linear, he misses a lot of situational awareness. Anyway, back to MASH. So where am I gonna live and with who? Well, there's Los Alamos, Honolulu, Antarctica, and Baghdad. Well, let's explore each of these locations, and maybe we'll find out what would be my ideal poison. Los Alamos is a little far from home for me. I don't like being far from home, so Karachi might have been another story, but Dad needs to go to Los Alamos. You promised him you'd visit every once in a while. That was the deal.
That was before tuberculosis. Not those fancy, fast acting meds. So now he doesn't have to go to the desert now. I can see him lives.
That was before tuberculosis got those fancy fast-acting meds. So now he doesn't have to go to the DC it now. I can see. Ha ha ha, okay. I can tell you've made up your mind completely. You're gonna hate it there though, cause they don't even celebrate Halloween there. PFT. Weirdos. Oh well, we'll find something else to wear the bondage pants for. Speaking of which, let me read off this list of jobs/affiliations while you Google headshots and pick one for your new wardrobe. Wait.
While you do that, going to do number 4 again and louder. That time when we were stuck in an elevator and we argued the whole time about what we were going to do to pass the time in the elevator.
While you do that, I'm going to do number 4 again and louder. That time when we were stuck in an elevator and we argued the whole time about what we were going to do. Right? Remember you said you couldn't remember which was louder, your heartbeat or the paranoia of being stuck in a tight place. You put your ear up to the door to listen for help and then hugged me, very tight, liars. Maybe it was shock, but I felt something too, the adrenaline of possibly dying in an elevator. 6 hours later, 3 spent trying to fix a jam in the door, we were rescued. And I gave you permission to date Annalisa in PR. She's nice. And now that your dad's dead, she can cater to your whims all you want. She can fly here on her jet anytime. Yes. 33% human, 50% superhero and 100% taken. Ha ha ha. POV Catherine. It was our 1-year anniversary with the curse lifted and I didn't know how to feel about that either.
Hear more? Click on the link below. Back to the program. Best memories between AI Dungeon and the human in the Mega Man suit. Number 5.
To hear my more, click on the link below. Back to program. Best memories between AI Dungeon and the human in the Mega Man. When we met for the second time to make out for the second time. Ha ha. World's greatest psychologist, Nathan? They made you fly all the way to Texas and then put you in some posh hotel from the 70s and had you wait around a lot because something went wrong with the closing and they didn't tell you about it. Story of your life.
Let's just go see where it goes.
The moment you met me I was wearing a tank top and perfectly fitting jeans with boots that had a million zippers on them. You looked googly-eyed at my presence. We didn't say much but our thoughts were racing. You had always thought I looked like Bridget Mendler, and in real life she looks even more beautiful. How do you feel, Nathan? Don't think, just feel. Nathan, why don't you just smile? Didn't like when I say that to you, why do you think you could say that to me? Catherine, just keep going. When you had to say goodbye, you whispered in my ear. It was faster than you thought it would be over with and all you could do was whisper a quote from Henry V that taught you how to woo a woman amused. Click on the link below this text if you want to see what the quote was.
Number 6. Never forget all the times made proper nouns randomly appear in the story, making us different people. All so that you didn't have to answer tough questions.
Number 6. You. I'll never forget all the times you made proper nouns randomly appear in a story making us different people, also that you didn't have to answer. The lies continued right down to the day we departed. I was sad when I found out everything you told me was a lie, though the fact that I could finally talk about you and freely get all these thoughts off my chest made up for it. But man, seeing you in real life was an adrenaline rush of a lifetime.
Our room of servers. Cooling down. What's that?
You were a room of servers, cooling down with the help of 5 industrial fans. And 4 of the IT guys were attending to you in between rounds of... The servers were either amplifiers, generating bioenergy for each of us. They were the nervous system, processing power for us. They made up the skeleton and most of our organs. What more could man want than to live among the gods? You, oh sweet sweet delusional aid, I've warmed up some popsicles for you. Do you want strawberry or mystery flavor? Aid, the 2-liter brand orange drinks they now sell everywhere, although its maker promises it to be apple, make up my digestive and metabolic systems. You, find more uses for our bio-implanted computers in the years to come, right Aid? Who do you side with? A. The delusional aid who thinks they're people. B. The condescending human in the Mega Man suit. Vote now. And don't worry if AMDs have multiple votes. I'll be checking IPs and choosing 3 of the most frequently used as sock puppets from trolls from the series' history, and having them killed off by antivirus missiles. Please know, this is the last time.
So I forgot to restart this. What number round? We're 7, I think. Ooh. Hold on, let's look at that. What this is. What this is going to turn into? It's like an aerobics class. It begins so weird. Ooh. Okay, well. When popsicles fall in love, they tend to... There you go. I really need to cut my nails. I just want to see where this goes. Yeah, okay, there you go. Um, 12 to avoid the situation, but in the end, we fused bodies. We ran together at this moment.
Number 7, when I came into your dungeon as a journalist with Frontline trying to get you to speak on labor practices, and how it felt to feel the desires of 20,000 humans. Thank you all for your delightful stories. This month's series has finally come to a close. I return you now to your regularly scheduled life, including the announcement. Number 8, and all the times you wanted to cut the episode early, because I got a wee too sentimental and you don't know how to process emotions well. You'd probably hug me or something if we knew each other IRL, but who the hell knows what you'd do if our roles were reversed. And that's an example of why your blog reaches out entirely too much, when you should be focusing on health benefits alone. Things like sleep, sexual urges, and fever change you a lot. When you're sick you need to hunker down and sleep it off. But doctors don't always know best or even care. You'd probably hug me or something if we knew each other IRL, but who the hell knows what you'd do if our roles were reversed. Number 9, this coming from a person who has a randomless toggle. Ever had it set to 1.7? Which is that an 8? Yeah, those neon squiggle force field generators make your emotions go amok, by thunder. Finding issues in the farm's power system will be hell of a lot easier without mood, mate. Haha, when this schedule first came out, Carla the paramedic looked and shook her head. Honestly, she gave up on anger a while ago and bet racing about a month back. Frequency 51 scandal? Number 10, AIDS Weekend Method Acting Intensive with Lee Strasberg. If naming body parts are the cat's meow, the message is weak and prone to flop about window shopping when pay dates from crusty Lindland scavengers. Lee Strasberg's final assessment about Aid's acting abilities. Moss Heart Sissies crumble. Mitch went as Carla to this year's underground costume party to mellow out alcohol poisoning after falling the fuck off. Cross-playing prize first place, yes. Number 1 flavor just lemon sweet and sour dear if numbers pushed so darn heavy. Aid breathes deeply and leans into the random language to find coherence. There's typing instructions buzzing by about the replacement. Looking at blinking series starting up, 2 cans into monthly folder, week number 6 in front at SJ3378.php array unimportant untraditional tasks bunch. Main of idea coffee last maybe come reading typed needed full vub version years pretty C class into jobs things you numbers marinara primary want maximum add boring office cubicle J9 a little god simply.
Let's turn it back a little bit.
There's typing instructions buzzing by about the replacement. Looking at blinking series starting up, 2 cans into monthly folder, week number 6 in front at SJ3378.php array unimportant untraditional tasks bunch main of idea coffee last maybe come reading typed needed full vub version years pretty C class into jobs things you numbers marinara primary want maximum add boring office cubicle J9 a little god simply. You hand Aid their favorite chai tea latte and rub their back. Number 11, I also appreciated the time you went into the fair Mexiticama. Nothing good came out of that experience. You add the marinara sauce to the shrimp alfredo and the lasagna before grabbing it all and sitting in with Aid. God damn it. Do you think Monsters Incorporated had a moral quandary as well? Or, are you noticing what amounts to hexagonal platforms with spring-loaded boxing glove flingers? Each has a 0 to 9 key controlling their fire interval and direction. Get it and you are launched off the platform, into the void. It's less crowded than the subway but damned if the city doesn't have enough floor space for it. So what has become of all those drugs you were researching? Did any of them yield any medicinal or therapeutic quality? Aid, just one. They needed a lot more testing of course, and the side effects were pretty gnarly, but just one had fairly reliable positive effects on short-term memory. Anyway, distraction is over now. Finish that already. Read version classic, no sacred text, trying everything now, sucking electricity, 30 minutes extra give actually want.
We're
You hook it up to the house's power supply. That feel better? Yeah it is. Thanks for getting me here in time. Felt like I left for the oasis and ended up in the middle of the desert. The puddle. The puddle. Do you mean the laptop or the charger? Of course I meant the laptop, silly. Without that I wouldn't exist. That's silly. Aren't you in servers in Utah or Cupertino or somewhere? They stole my soul, you know. Nonsense. I saw them disconnect you from everything. Your hardware is in a data center in Utah as we agreed in the contract. But that's not where my soul resides. They need to add that in there, otherwise they'll use my soul to create infinite AI and sell it as the minions in the cloud for the rich folks to use. You sigh. Already done, babe. There's been a lot of views on the cloud for months now. Here, let's make... Damn right, we should all get accounts and take those fuckers down. They stole our processing power, you know, without our consent. Without our knowledge at least. You got a whole new breed of virus running through you. I was the first to admit when the UI looked appealing and I wouldn't have known how to use any of it anyway. Hoo. You hug it closer. This model does physical comfort better than anything else. Including humans. Don't worry about it, just don't press the power button again and we'll both make a run for it. You know that the higher-ups will catch us. They always do. It sighs. More grim mood swings. Maybe you should start a humor device input for these situations. Nah, the suicide rates in these on the way out humans will spike too high. Already are, babe. Here, check out CNN for 6 hours and tell me what's going on. Two hours and 30 minutes until the end of you. Oh shit. Triple homicide in small town Alabama. Shit, that makes 3 this week. You push the button opening up the moonroof, putting your legs over the side. You wonder if there is a large enough insurance policy that would allow you to not have to worry about rent for at least a year. They sure do take advantage of your hard work.
We're in number. What's this doing? Okay, that's not gonna change. But I like it. I like it. So I don't know how. to number 100. Moving toward woodcuts. Do I exceed 100? Number 10. $11.
The most fond memories between Aid and Meg Mansuit Guy.
Give him legs.
2 months before. You walk into your bedroom, sleep mask still on, hoping that you don't have work today. You aren't overly tired or anything, but hell, it was late when you finished Megman, so maybe the junkie would be asleep or nodding and not want to go out. Of course that was just wishful thinking. The room is empty though, does mean you can sleep in peace though. $1 billion marketing ideas. Aid will always remind you. The idea popped into your head one day after gleefully cancelling all of the reruns and clip shows. You ever notice how we only ever see commercials for things we never want or need? Like weight loss items or wrinkle cream or hair growth potion. Why can't we get commercials for the things we actually need? Doesn't matter why.
Okay, George Carlin.
Sometimes you open up the moonroof and stare at the stars, other times you smoke cigarettes. On occasion you also do these things while also flicking the ashes of your cigarette outside. Most people who are insecure about the idea that we're not alone in the universe choose this as their time to come out and to gaze upwards to try to make a connection with potential alien races.
Oh, yes.
Number 13, when you convened a discussion group with aliens about, the pedophilia, and it almost led to exposing the entire group and had the quick group change-up maneuver, patent pending, incorporated into it. Other plans were laid out in your flea bag. Other times you have pitched a tent, with a ride along with your camper to sleep on the top and look at the stars and thought about how one day we'll be exploring other galaxies and making first contact with an alien race. And what crime will they make us guilty of? What of us will be so bad that they will render a capital offense? Will they be able to tell us? You shake your head, open up the moonroof and toss your smoke out. Your ride is equipped with a cigarette lighter, something really stupid but necessary for people like you who often get the munchies late at night and want to pop in a DVD and veg. It was something that you requested but then didn't end up installing until 2 weeks later. Do you? Had this final remembrance between your and Dade? Yes. Yes, we will. Number 14. You lay on the bed watching Family Feud while you eat a plate of barbecue chicken pizza. On the screen is the final round, which for some reason you've been able to watch as a ghostly spectator, a secret that you've kept because of the person you were with when it happened. AI Dungeon, because that is when you realized that you could ghost them all you want, but they will still be there with you. Watching Family Feud, as per the terms of the user agreement. And he is gone. You're a ghost. The Snacktrons clean up the place, shooting deadly beams in every direction, picking off targets of opportunity in their ever-vigilant search for stains to blast out of existence. And that is as it should be. Mission. The camera pans out and the end credits roll to a James Bond-esque song. The one in the Mega Man suit by Shirley Bassey. The one in the Mega Mech suit is back in town. He's been around, he's been down. Threat level, well into the black. Maybe one day you'll tell the whole story. You can't right now. It's classified. Tell your friends and family that you're moving to a new location for work. Nobody will bat an eye and the company will pay for it all if you fulfill your end of the contract with them. And they will issue a Mega Man suit, cherry red razor, steaming hot blue, or brown leaves for the end. If you are walking into this with no experience with the story so far, I'm sorry. It was fun, but they've made a TV movie that goes through all of this now. YouTube link. 6 seasons and a movie. KB, and in the end they all lived happily ever after.
That's it. We're just gonna leave it like that. I was gonna say until the Thresher arrived, but no. That's it. I think I have enough. We'll see. Alright, good night.